Well, let's talk about Symphony. The reported numbers, which were shy of what the street was anticipating. Revenues have gone up by 15% on year-on-year basis. Margins have expanded to 17.7% and profits have come in at 40 crore. Though, as I said, on the revenues, it's slightly lower than what the street was anticipating. We're now joined by the company's executive director, Dhrupesh Shah, who's here with us on the show now. Mr. Shah, morning, and thanks so much for joining in. The last time you indicated that recovery is delayed, but it's not derailed. Can you tell us how the months of October have been for the company? What is your outlook in terms of the festive season sales and the kind of revenues that you're likely to clock in?
No, so we are very much on that it is delayed but not derailed. And we being into air cooling industry, our most of the consumer sales happen during the peak months of summer, even though company sales around the year with 100% advance. And back to back, on account of COVID, we have been impacted. However, in off-season collection, our market share has been 80%. And series of new models which have been launched in last 1.5 years, they have been very well received. Even in centralized and ducted air cooling space, which we are completely repositioning, and we are also have taken many initiatives. We'll also see good performance down the line, apart from many other sales and marketing initiatives. And very importantly, as it would have been observed from our quarterly and half-year performance, despite COVID impact, and more importantly, there has been huge increase in input costs, freight costs, etc. We have succeeded in maintaining the gross profit margin percentage, not only on a standalone basis, but also on a consolidated basis on account of cost rationalization, value engineering, operational efficiency, supply chain efficiency, and selective price increase, whereby we have been more competitive. And it seems that unless some major accident happens, probably worst may be behind us, and we should see good quarters, December performance as well as March performance. And as it is seen in the numbers, especially Climate Technology Australia and Inco Mexico, both have performed well.
All right. Hi, Mr. Shah. Good morning. This is Pavitra. You mentioned the input cost pressures. Can you tell us what your outlook is on the margins going forward? Do you also feel like you might have to undertake some more price hikes in order to offset this input cost pressure that we're seeing?
As of now, even if there is somewhat price increase, we will not have to take the price increase further unless there are some major accidents. And as far as domestic sales is concerned, we are very confident to maintain current level of gross margin percentage of 48, which is by and large in line with previous year or year before. As far as console margin is concerned, it should be hovering year as a whole around 42%.
What has been the extent of price increases that you have undertaken already? And if you could juxtapose that with the percentage increase in your overall costs, whether it's input costs or freight costs.
So overall input cost has increased at about 24% or so. Freight cost has increased by about 8-9%. And our price increase varies from 0 price increase to about 8-9% price increase. On an average, price increase is just about 6 to 7%. As I said, on account of variety of other initiatives, apart from selective price increase, we have succeeded in maintaining the gross profit margin percentage. And at this point of time, we are reasonably confident to maintain even for the rest of the year. Thereby, actually, we have been much more competitive.
Okay, then for the rest of the year, could you tell us what is the kind of revenue that you picture for the company, and also what is the outlook for the rest of the year as far as margins are concerned?
So current year will certainly be better than 2021 as far as standalone is concerned, but certainly in terms of the overall performance, it may be lower than normal year because still trade is inventory, sitting on large amount of inventory, and this is back-to-back COVID impacted second year. As far as overseas subsidiaries are concerned, especially Climate Technology and Info Mexico should perform better than earlier years.
Mr. Shah, we'll leave it at that. Thank you very much for joining in. So that's the word coming in from Symphony. But there are some important updates that we're getting on the Pegasus case.